So, when last we left off with Veins Like Tapeworms, I thought before would be the end, but then the dev told me how to get the ending I was missing, so we're gonna do that. So, this right here is the branching point. We either defend or hit back, and if we want to hit the one ending we're missing, we hit the fucker back. Let's see, wanna know what I finally what does it remind you of? Let's see. I'll be reading this out, so pardon-moi for a moment. Demian goes limp. Their mind is awake and their eyes dart around, but their body does not respond to the kicking. They can feel it, but the sensations are muffled at best. It's the equivalent of sticking their head underwater to mute an ear-splitting song filling the room. The pain is disconnected from their body. Or maybe their mind isn't as there as Demian thought it was. Whatever it is, something else is in control. Will protect you. All who harm you will fall. Is he dead? Is that Green Hoodie? They can't tell. The two men standing over them cast long, ominous shadows over their useless sack of meat. One speaks in a foreign language. The other switches to it. The men's voices are quavering, pitch rising further and further. If they could, Demian would laugh bitterly, mocking their fear. The shadow of sneak attack darkens. A shaking hand clutches the fabric of their jacket. Demian is unceremoniously plopped onto their back. Blank, unblinking eyes meet the terrified gaze of a man the same age as Demian. What are you doing? Wait. Horror-centric version. You know, you're not wrong. Only in this we embrace the body horror. The taste of rot creeps up their throat. Check his breathing, Green Hoodie says, this time in English. Damn it, why you gotta keep misgendering our buddy here? Fuck no, you do it. You have the gloves. One trembling hand reaches out to their clammy skin. It feels like hours before their blood-soaked face mask slips down. Finally, control is returned to their body. Brown eyes dart toward the man, locking gazes with him. Demian curls a slow smile across their face. Oh, shit! Demian pukes up a malformed hand made of rotten slime. The boneless arm whips around in their gullet and lashes toward the men. Demian's torso jerks up first, then their feet hit the pavement. Knees crackle and swing their taut chest up. Despite that, their neck is still limp. Lolls to the left and then to the right. Sneak attack runs for the street. Green Hoodie screams and tries to swing the knife at the arm. Demian chokes as it whips toward him. The whole fucking body convulses with euphoria. Decomposing claws rake down his pallid arm, as the bird has a sip of cocoa. Green Hoodie drops the knife. Sneak attack freezes in his tracks right before he could leave. Demian tries to smile through the arm. And hang on, this is... yeah, ripped off his fingers. I'm trying to see if there's anything different. Demian is pretty happy with their current position in life. Being the spawn point of a rotting arm. Honestly... Hey Tree, welcome in, I hope you're doing well. And honestly, Bandana, today has been some kind of despair hours. But I'm not getting into that on stream. We're going to engage in escapism. The fuck are you? And Demian is just like, heh. You ain't finding out. Yes, I would love to peek with draft. Just let me know when y'all are free. Hell, I'd be down to do it on stream. Just say the word. I'ma hold him up to it. Hell yeah. Woot woot. Let's see. Body makes a weedy thwack. Yes. Suddenly the body of the mugger turns into a box of wheat thins. A water chug time. They make a meaty thwack, and Demian, they're drooling. They're like, oh, that sounds delicious. The other guy is freaking out, trying to run away. And now Demian is beating the ever-living shit out of them because they try to, like, beat them up and take what little they had. Almost taking their life. And then Slice finally steps in like, hey, you've had your aggression therapy. It's time to rein that shit back in. Let's see. Demian is checking the body. Demian realizes there are intestines everywhere. And that, oh no, fractured skulls. What have you done? What the fuck? Okay, now we're in range of things that we have not seen. That seems to finally snap them out of their trance. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Blood-splattered hands clasp over their mouth. They try to scramble away from the carnage. Demian realizes it's still attached to them. Okay, Zurich, I hope you have a good rest of your night. Take care and it's good to see ya. And maybe it depends. It would be worse if it was fully separated. Yeah, at least your intestines are still attached. They try to scream. All they can let out is a gurgled retch. Demian, stop squirming. It's going to be alright. I can rebuild you. Put you together. Well, we'll do it now. I'll fucking bleed to death or something. Hold still. I won't let you bleed out. Demian collapses flat on their ass, taking the weight off their knees. Tendrils of all sizes extend from the gouge within their belly, curling around thick, bloody ropes and stuffing it back inside the meat. The coils that touch the ground are cleansed in Slice's tentacles. Bacteria, infections, pebbles, even any stray bugs. It's all dissolved. Slice makes sure it's eaten away for their safety. They glance down at the process. Immediately the nausea reaches the back of their throat. Demian squeezes their eyes shut. The stench of blood and guts brings them close to the brink. Humans aren't supposed to smell their own organs. I can't look, I'm gonna be sick. It's okay, it's going to be okay, Demian. Listen to my voice in your head. Devote your senses entirely to me. Please, please, I'm terrified. I don't want to die. Don't let me die. I don't want to die. I'll bleed out. Don't look. Focus on your breath, my voice. A child with a scraped knee does not look upon the cleaning of its wound, because it trusts the warmth and comfort of its parent. I can't remember the last time my parents cleaned out mine. Trust in me. I will make you whole again. It feels awful. Organs aren't supposed to shiver and twist like that. Well, intestines are supposed to. There's the whole process in the body where intestines can just rearrange themselves after surgery. But, I mean, it's pretty sure said process isn't supposed to happen while they're awake. I mean, it kind of depends on the surgery. I know for, like, some cesareans, they just put the parents' intestines on a rack so they can, like, squirm around as they need to while they pull the baby out, and then just yeet it all back in while they're still awake. Localized anesthesia is fucking nuts, man. Breathe. Turn your thoughts toward me. I'm trying, I am. This isn't supposed to happen. I'm not supposed to feel this. It's going to be okay. Do not think. Focus entirely upon me. Demian swallows hard. Their eyes close tighter. Shaky hands grip the fabric of their jacket. The hoodie is soaked with something warm. True to their word, they turn all of their attention towards Slice. It feels like it's humming inside their body, mending it anew. Sensations that no human should ever feel nestle in the back of their mind. And when they finally feel at peace, Demian opens their eyes. Not a single scar litters their body, and all their organs are back in place. They shiver and pull the mask back up to their face. Must rest now. Expended a great deal to mend you. Unraveled so far deep. That's fine. Seriously, sleep as long as you need. Thank you again for not letting me bleed out. All for you. With the most pressing matter taken care of, they stared down at the twitching lump of flesh at their feet. Did they just kill someone? Oh god. No. No, this can't be real. Demian has to be dreaming again. This is just like their dream a few hours ago. At any point, they're gonna wake up in their bed, covered in sweat and wondering what this nightmare meant. The dream is gonna end. Demian's hands are clean. It's not real. The concrete is too cold. The bricks too dingy. The fluorescent lights. The fluorescent signs too bright. Demian is awake. Their knuckles will bruise. The blood will never leave their jacket. And their heart swelled with joy at hurting the man in front of them. He's still breathing, but barely. Each wheeze was a struggle to get out. If they hadn't been disemboweled, would Slice have even bothered to stop them? Or would it have sat back and watched Demian crush a guy's head into the ground? How far would it have let them go? Demian thinks they know the answer. The worst part is that they liked it. They hate what they've done now, sitting there and reeling over the repercussions. But a few minutes ago, euphoria. Pure, raw euphoria. He wouldn't have chased after them if they... He wouldn't have chased after them if they ran after making their point. Hey, Whisper, welcome in, I hope you're doing well. Did they even have the right to be called a human? No. They can still save themselves. The man in front of them is not dead. If they make it quick, they can get him help. Demian is not a monster. They are not a monster. They will not sink to depravity and become one with the parasite who kills on a whim. Demian? A wavering voice pulls their attention away from the fingers down their throat. Demian spits out the rest of the parasite. It whimpers in the open, but they don't care. Oh! They're not going to become a monster because of it. Their body is exhausted. The mere action of looking up takes so much energy. They lock eyes with Miriam, both hands over her mouth. Demi knows how awful they must look to her, crouched over a barely conscious man, spraying black sludge on the ground. But they're going to do this. They have to. They need to. It's time to do the right thing. Demian swallows their fear and speaks. Oh. And yes, I am the borb that keeps popping up in your shorts. All your shorts are belong to me. Oh, so like that's it. That's the restoration ending. Ending to restoration. We'll do that one. Oh! Veins Like Tapeworms is a horror visual novel that's not suitable for children under 17 or for people that are easily disturbed. But you already know that, don't you? Are you there? Can you hear me? So you are the one in control of this world. Oh god. Hi, Slice! You walked through every path the story could take, have you not? You have seen every way the beautiful self-destruction of Demian Zhao can end. You have danced to the ballad of my rebirth, pulled them away from my heart before the gap between life and death can close. You let their mind flicker and die to give me a form, and sometimes you were the one who let them take control. 44 moments in time, all laid out bare for you to see. It's nice to finally meet you. Oh god. Hi. You've seen everything this world has to offer, haven't you? I'm impressed. I have known you were here for a long, long time now. Perhaps even before you knew of me. You like toying with Demian as much as I do, don't you? I wouldn't call it toying with them. I like you, is the pop-up. Oh god. I can't help but ask, though. Every night, when I fall into the endless dream, a title swirls in my mind. When I awake, it's gone. But for a moment, I feel as if I've reached out to a world beyond my grasp. Ah, hi! A nice title, isn't it? I wonder if you know what it means. Do you? And yeah, streaming is one of my hobbies. I enjoy streaming and hanging out with people and playing games. But oh, holy fuck, Trinket! It doesn't matter whether you know or not. It's not like this place will let you tell me. Those are just the boundaries between our worlds, isn't it? I can find a seam in the fabric of my world, but I can never do more than peer an eye out at you. That's alright. We'll meet again in another story, won't we? And when we do, perhaps we'll get to speak again, before the tear in my world is stitched up. An alert box pops up again. Come back to me soon. I look forward to meeting you again. There is more for you to see in this world anyway. Farewell for now, and If you want to know whether or not we can truly speak again in this world, the answer is simple. We will not. Oh my gosh! That was fucking cool. That was fucking cool. That was so cool. And I think that's the end of it. Hang on, where the fuck? Where's my Steam? Oh, and of course it does the thing where it's like, oh, we're gonna be huge. I'm struggling. This is the struggle bus to get this to fit right again. So now we've got all of that. We got all the bonus scenes, I think, yeah. Unlockable yeah, we got all of that. And we're missing some of the art, but I think it's from like where oh shit. Did somebody get all 6 endings? Hi, Trinket! Yeah! Got all the endings! Oh. I don't know how to get that one. Ah! Holy shit! I think I will take some time later to replay through it on my own off stream and get like the rest of the art, but like I am quite pleased. I get the feeling these are gonna involve like these three are like going out for the coffee date with Wickus. Oh my god, I know I said it before, I'm saying it again. Be fucking proud of yourself. This was so fucking good. I am not a liar. How dare? How could you mislead us? What have I said? Let's see, real honestly, chapter 6 batch you haven't unlocked is actually linked to one of the rarest achievements. Oh. You don't say! You know what? Fuck it. I'm not saying how to get it, but the achievement's called I Can't Forgive, so that should give you a nudge in the right oh yeah. Yeah, you know what? I'm curious. Let's see. It's maybe this one? Cause I wanna see. You worked hard on all the fucking art, so I wanna see. Grows deeper. Also, you realize at some point I'm gonna have to draw a fucking, like, slice in a microwave. Like a bowl of noodles and spaghetti just rotating inside a microwave, right? Please do, oh my god. Yes, I'm going to have to. Just because of the microwave hum bit. That's just fucking funny. Let's see. Wickus's laugh is nice. Demian is happy. Hate walking back home, but they're enjoying the time. Doing some paraphrasing since we have read this before. Wickus missed us. They're very sad about how things went. Demian is very honest about what happened and how much this place fucking sucks. Wickus feels bad about the situation, and Demian's like, that's just kinda how the cookie crumbles. Yeah, no, I still want to brain my father with a car battery. Sorry, Wickus. Do you even hear yourself? I mean, after everything I've read in this story, I would not blame Demian for wanting to do that. Let's see. Wickus actually getting it. Oh. Yeah, I think that one throwaway line in his bonus scene totally changes their dynamic and how easily he gets it. Do 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 da do da do da do da do. We'll save over this part of teratophobia. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah, it kind of... Because, like, until that scene, I hadn't even clicked that for Wicca, so it's just like, oh... Well, I kind of figured it was, like, the whole teenage deal of two people being together because they didn't want to be alone, but they were the worst people to be together versus if they had just been friends. That's kind of how I had taken it. And to see, like, even without Wickus being trans, when you're in, like, to my understanding, when you're in a busted home and you see someone else in a much more functional, loving family, that shit eats at you. Like, 17 facets about their dynamic, and this facet completely recontextualizes it. Oh, yeah. This is a 7-layer bean dip of trauma, angst, and anger. Or I guess 17-layer bean dip, given the comment there. Well, I did save, so... Damian could have left it there if they wanted, but there's so much need to be said. Scared, you know... For years. Everyone always seemed to press each other to go on a date. Wickus exhales, shakes his head. I had a feeling. That obvious, huh? Disgusted by me. Ah, shit. Demi was making himself look way worse. Don't get the wrong idea. It wasn't a you thing. The whole idea of it just made me sick. Dating and sex and all that, I mean. I didn't know why back then, so I hid it. I didn't have it out for you specifically. I didn't hate you. Turns out there's nothing wrong with me. I'm just Ace. I don't know if that helps you feel better or not. Demian doesn't look up. The table they're sitting at is made of cheap plastic made to emulate wood. 2 huge gouges are carved on Demian's side of the table, as if someone took a knife to the material. There's a prickling in their chest that tells them to bite their tongue and say no more. To smile, laugh, tell Wickus it's alright, they're just joshing him. But that'd be a lie. There's no blameless victim, no mustache-twirling abuser. Demian's cut wounds into Wickus just as deep as the ones he ripped into them. The least they can do is say, I'm sorry, you're right. I held the box cutter for fun, too. Do you want some bandages? Well, it does explain a lot, at least, he says. Demian tries so very hard to scrutinize every part of it. Is it dry and hostile, the words of a man who has wronged and never got to heal? Or is it resigned, the voice of someone realizing he never truly had a chance? They can't tell. Demian wishes they knew what to say in response. Don't see it as an excuse or anything. Trust me, I'm not saying this puts me in the right. Just thought you'd want to know why I was, you know, like that. Wickus's next words make Demian choke on their coffee. If we're still talking about those days, I want to apologize too. They stop and blink. What for? I know you started this whole mess, but it's not... Wickus pauses, pinches the bridge of his nose, and starts up again. I wasn't the best either. That was the first time I'd ever been with anyone in general. I got this idea in my head that you were supposed to fix the person you were dating. You gotta go in and make everything better just by being there. Ah, now they remember why they were so miserable. Demian hated being treated as a pet project. Their problems couldn't be fixed that easily. Their father wasn't going to change his ways and put down the belt if someone said, hey, stop that. Their mother wasn't going to whirl around on her heel and become accepting of who Demian was if enough people banded together and told her, you're being a tool, shut up. If you ask them, though, they hated it more when Wickus gave up and checked out mentally. They didn't know what his breaking point was, but they saw it in his eyes one day. It was like seeing a fighter in a ring give up and lie down to let his opponent gore him. Demian hated it and was brought to peace by his dejection at the time, molded together into a jumbled and contradicting mess that makes them choke on the sorrow. It made them furious in the moment. These days, though, Demian's too tired to muster anything except a cold bitterness. It's fine, Demian says. Even they're not sure the word fine is the right term for it, but that's all they can use. I've made peace with it. We were both stupid, inexperienced. I fuck you up, you fuck me up, eye for an eye. And now we're both half blind. They snort and smile softly. You know something, Wickus? Demian finally looks up, staring out the window. The rain sheets down the glass front, warping the lights flickering outside. A stray passerby rushes through the storm. The burb off a table over slurps some coffee. I think maybe if we'd just been friends all this time, we'd have both been happier. The thought of that makes the pining in their stomach deepen, until it's a gaping cavern that can never be filled. We bounced off each other well sometimes, you know? I liked mucking about with you and doing dumb teen shit. I was happy when I felt like we weren't dating. Wickus thinks for a while. For a moment, Demian thought he would change the subject to something lighter. They think they would have liked that. It's easier to forget what they've just done. Opening up will never be easy to Demian, much less actually owning up to their less than savory past actions. If he said something else, They could both mutually pretend their conversation never happened. But he doesn't. We could try again if you like. The softness in his tone is genuine. Not one bit of mockery. But as friends, it doesn't have to be anything if you don't want. Talking to you just reminded me of our good days. And hey, we're both out of high school now. We don't have to worry about any of that sophomore bullshit. I don't know where the diverging point is. Although I think maybe I hit the wrong key. I don't know. Vomit down this. Things have been different. I might need you to poke me down the right branch. Was I supposed to say, like, I'm sorry? Let's say, basically opposite of getting restoration. You have to go off the cafe and the non-cowardice branch. Okay. Ah, I see, I see. So I guess it's in, like, a later chapter, then? Having another moment of the monster side. Let's see. It happens in the cafe almost immediately after a choice, but you have to not be on the cowardice route. Well, I'm not on the cowardice route, is the thing. This should be... Yeah, this is the, This is from being on the, on the deliverance route. Oh my god, I swear to fucking god if it's bugged. I don't blame you for that feeling, believe me. I know the feeling deeply. Let me go back and try again. So we will go to the cafe. And give it another shot. So I hit the "we were awful to each other" thing. So I'll try clicking "I'm sorry" and see what that does. I could have swore the last time I had said I was sorry, but if it's like dependent on the route we're on, then I'll see what that do.
The two are being adorable nerds together. So let's try this.
It's about time they put aside their ego and apologize. Nothing to apologize for. Because Demian swirls the stirrer around. The little red stick looks like a sailboat about to be sucked into a whirlpool, not to be seen again.
Ah, I see, I see. Not bugged. I just forgot my own route. Oh no. Well, hey, at least it ain't bugged. It's just being forgetful.
You didn't deserve any of it, and I was going through a lot back then. It's not an excuse for being a tool, but I wish I could have been better to you. Ignored you less, told you why it wasn't working out for me. Fuck, they've always been awful at apologies. Then, the truth is I just wasn't ready to date. I mean, still not. And you don't have to forgive me. You wouldn't forgive me either. Wickus places a hand on Demian's. The stirrer grows still. The whirlpool lightens its hold. Wickus is like, hey, no, don't worry, I get it. Clump of sorrow is still there, but the smile is genuine. I know I was a dick about dumping you, but I thought you were nice. Just not as a boyfriend. I wish I'd asked you to be my friend and not a partner. I think we'd have both been happier.
We still could try.
Maybe that little boat really would find its way onto shore.
3 months away from development would be like that. It really do. It really do. It's kind of why when I've been working in RPG Maker, I've taken up the habit of adding comments as I go. So I won't forget, or if I do forget what shit does, I'll have a note like immediately right there. Let's see if you still have the saves from idolization. That's pretty good to get divergence. Okay, yeah, I do still have all the saves from that. They're like up here. We'll have to go from Butterfly's cocoon. Go, go, gadget, skip button. Nerds, the lot of you! Of course we are, Zemsi. You know what? I'm starting to see why this achievement is so rare in its grab rate. Yeah, too many people are being decent when they play. But hey, that's not a bad problem to have. Okay, Zemsi, take your time. Take your time and hope you have a safe rest of your night. Yep. Me crying, sobbing, pissing as a huge while the people make Demian be good in the game where you make Demian kill people. We should be able to still... Sure. No, stop being nice to them. You're playing the game about the cycle of abuse completing another loop. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just by and large, most people want to see folks be happy. I did like 2 saves there for like butterflies, cocoons, so we'll badoop, put that there. Badoop. We go zooming. Stop being nice to my stinky bastard guy. Okay. So now we... Let's see. I'd like that. Uh-oh. Demian pulls away from Wickes, slapping a hand over their mouth. Their stomach churns harder than it ever has before. Oh no, the saccharine sweetness is making Slice want to eat themselves. Yee. Demian, what's wrong? They tear their gaze up to him with wide eyes. Demian opens their mouth. I can't forgive. Let the other keep your heart from further agony in Chapter 6. The only response Wickes receives is a torrent of swampy black liquid spraying past their fingers into the floor. The woman sitting nearby screams. Everybody turns their prying eyes toward the duo. Wickes jumps back. Demian lurches forward and drops to the ground. It won't stop. Every time they try to say something, anything, the vomiting deepens. It's only when Demian's exhaustion runs down to the bone that it finally stops. A hushed terror looms over the cafe. No one seems to know what to do. I imagine Demian waving a hand like, don't call 911. I can't afford it. Because that would be the most fucking real thing for them in that moment. All those peering eyes keep staring at Demian. Don't look at me. Please. Not like this. Wickes places a hand on their shoulder. Hey. Get off me! Demian yanks her sleeve away from him. In their heart, they didn't mean to yell. Too late to take it back, though. They scramble to their feet and sprint to the bathroom. They are 2001 Spider-Man Peter Parker and that they don't have health insurance. Yeah, exactly. What was that? Demian gasps through the burning in their throat. Gripping the sink tight in both hands, they turn on the spout in hopes of washing the taste of rot from their mouth. What, Slicey? What? Was that you? Wickes' muffled voice is filled with concern on the other side of the door. Hey, who are you talking to? They ignore him and swish the water down their gullet. Come on, please, just talk to me. Closing their eyes tight, Demian rubs their temples with 2 fingers. Is Slice really gonna pull the abusive, you wanted to talk to your ex so bad? I'm gonna be quiet now. Are they like crossing their tentacles in Demian's stomach, pouting?
The tingling odor of dumpster slime and fattened grubs stings the back of their throat. If they looked now, they would probably see remnants of the sludge coating their tongue. This wasn't the usual stuff they puked out. That stuff was tasteless. Finally, the reflection speaks. He was opening up old sores and digging his fingers into your heart. Only wish to pull them out. What do you mean? They stare at the face that should be their own. It's all a manipulation tactic. In a few weeks, he would have pushed to see if he could use your body. When you wouldn't let him, he'd just throw you away. That's all he wanted. I thought he wanted to be friends. The lump in their throat tightens its hold. He seemed so kind. That's the trap he wanted you to fall into. Do you really think someone so rotten could turn a new leaf so quickly? It just keeps smiling slowly, leaning in close to the mirror. Face it, Demian. He had nothing but the worst intent for you. All I did was keep the heartbreak to a minimum. Yeah, Demian had a feeling. It's not like anyone would want them. Who would want to be friends with a wasted potential? Maybe to make yourself look better, using Demian as a comparison. But that's all they're good for. That's not true, Slice says. I care about you, even beyond my desire to bloom. I only want the best for you. Thank you. Suddenly, the whole building feels like it's closing in around Demian. Any and all motivation to stay and mend what's been broken is shot. Looks like the little red sailboat broke in half. All the men drowned and the whirlpool sucked the debris into the waters. Well, fuck. Demian bristles harshly past Wickus without so much as a word. He chases after them. They break into a sprint the moment they push the door open and leave the cafe, past all the ruckus and hoping no one follows their footsteps. No one reaches out to them.
Poor Demian.
Yeah.
And I can just save from monster side here, because it'll just be like the same thing anyhow. Let's see. Ah! That static gives me a bit of a jump. Because I keep thinking my headset's trying to die. Heck.
Where are the rest?
So, I think that comes from, like... Because, like, these are around when we beat the shit out of the one guy. Wait. It says I'm missing 6. Oh wait, is it counting like the journals? No, I got all the journals. I'm only missing 1. But, well... Ah! Anyway, that was still fucking phenomenal. Like, I don't really play very many visual novels, so, like, this is already at top, now, favorite visual novel. Because it's just that fucking good. It's dark, it's grungy, it's gritty. It's got some sunshine in there though. It's like it's got a bunch of horrors in it, but there's like this one little ball of sunshine you can find in there. That helps with some levity. Yeah, Beauty and Rotten Beauty is fucking right. And just, like, take my clapping and multiply it by, like, 50. Like I said before, you should be fucking proud of this trinket. This is so fucking good. Billions must hope. Yes. Just a little bit of hope core in the middle of our despair core. That's some good coffee. But seriously, this is amazing, and I'm looking forward to like your next one. You know, like that one gif of the begging cat? They're like, their little paws are up in that motion. That is me right now. Like, yes, more of this. More of this content. Yes, please.